I woke up this morning and I had no idea what I wanted to film, but then it's Wednesday, October 3rd, and you know what that means.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink. I'm sitting in Jane Mansfield's car. Yeah. On independence. Yeah. I'm borderline. Yeah. I'm California. My mind's all screwed and upside down, but my heart's on overdrive.
Let's film something pink. It's just got very dark in here. Let's get a little brighter. Oh no! Ah! Just started and I'm already dropping shit. I'm gonna start off with the MAC Hyper Real Foundation. This is the shade Violet FX. This is called foundation. It is not a foundation. I would not recommend wearing this as a foundation. As you can see, it's white. These are basically a liquid highlighter. They're beautiful, and I've just been wearing it underneath my makeup lately. That makes me all nice and glowy. Okay, I guess I'm blending that out with my fingers. Just gives you a nice little, ooh, glow. I'm not gonna put on regular foundation because I don't like it. I greatly prefer just kind of spot concealing. I feel like, I don't know, I see some people put on a full face of foundation and it looks great. I feel like my face doesn't hold foundation well. I felt like I could get away with wearing more makeup when I was younger. Not that I'm old now, I'm 24, but I don't know, I just don't feel like I can do it anymore. And then we'll come back to the face in a minute. I'm gonna do my eyebrows and then I will be right back. What we're gonna do today is brow carving. If you've been following me for a while, then you might remember that last year I posted this look on my page that accidentally started a little bit of an eyebrow trend that I ended up calling brow carving. And I kind of just posted it without even thinking about it, and then I woke up the next morning and everything kind of took off. So we're gonna do that today, but with pink. Okay, I know I use Melt products a lot, but they are the best eyeshadows that have ever existed and will ever exist. So get off my back. I'm gonna take their black eyeshadow, it's called Dark Matter, on a flat brush. This is actually a lip brush. It helps to create sharp lines. This is a good example of how using the right brushes can make it so that you don't have to do very much work. The brushes can do the heavy lifting for you. So I'm just going to very carefully create a line under my brow. And as you can see, because we're using this flat brush, it's creating a sharp edge near the brow, and then the other side is already diffused. It's doing the heavy lifting for us. Got a little excited there, I spit just a little bit. Awkward. And I'm holding the brush flat to my skin. You don't want to be holding it like perpendicular to your face. That's gonna make it really difficult to hold the brush steady. So I'm using like my chin as like my little pivot point. It's my new dance move. So I'm just holding it flat against my skin, as flat as possible, and that creates a sharp edge on one side and a blurred edge on the other. And we're gonna do the same thing on the outer edge of the eyebrow. This is a little tough for me because I have a very low hairline. I have a small forehead and my hairline comes, literally if I don't pluck my eyebrows keep growing like straight into my hairline. I'm a little bit hairy. I'm gonna take Radioactive by Melt It is a neon pink shadow on another flat brush, and it's slightly fluffier. Not a fluffy brush, but not quite as structured as the other one. And I'm just going to slowly blend just on the bottom edge of the black with the pink shadow. You don't want to go up near the brow where you have that crisp edge. You want to leave that. And don't get discouraged on this part. Blending pink and black together is kind of a pain in the ass. They obviously are not next to each other on the color wheel. If you're having a little bit of a difficult time getting those two colors to blend together, what I recommend you do is just switch back and forth between the shadows and pat them on top of each other. So just grabbing a little bit of that black and dabbing it in between the two colors. And then we can go back in a second and add a little more pink and finalize the blend. My eyebrows are like a mountain I have to conquer. I'm going to go back in with the pink, this time on a slightly larger, fluffy blending brush. This is a Sigma Blending E25. Okay, spoiler alert, I did kind of blend them together in the center. And I think I am going to add liner to this. Am I? Okay, yeah, we'll put on some liner. I'm gonna put a small line along my lash line, keeping it really thin. And I'm going to take that little brush we were using to blend out before. It still has a little bit of eyeshadow left over on it, and I'm going to gently blur out these edges. So we just end up with a slightly blurry, very small wing. I do kind of want to keep the eyes understated because we want the brows to be the star here. I put on mascara and some false lashes. These are Ardell 251s. They're part of their faux mink line. I love Ardell lashes. I have a really hard time wearing false lashes because my eyes are quite round, and I feel that I try to put false lashes on and then like both ends just like keep bing, 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 bing. But I don't have that issue with Ardell. I don't know why, but they just stay on really well. They look really dope. So now I feel like I look a little bit pale, so I'm gonna add some bronzer. This is actually not a bronzer. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. I love this powder. They don't actually sell it in my skin tone, but I use a darker shade as bronzer all the time. This is the shade Buff Beige, and then this brush I'm using is from Black Moon. And I think that it actually came out with their highlighters. I remember when I got those highlighters in the mail and it came with this brush, I was like, that's a big fucking brush for highlighter. And I feel like this powder has almost like a slight blurring effect on the skin. Whenever I'm breaking out, whether it be acne or eczema or whatever else, and then I put this bronzer on, I feel like it makes the cheek portion of my face look really nice and smooth. The rest of my face still looks like shit, but the parts that I put this powder on end up looking really nice. So if they sell your skin shade, then I highly recommend it. And I think to go with this pink look, I need to add a nice pink highlight. I have this highlighter from Smashbox. It is the most beautiful highlighter I have ever seen. It just has like the most amazing pink duochrome. However, it is a little bit dark on my skin, so that one is Prismatic Petal. I'm gonna mix it with another Smashbox highlighter that is more of like a light champagne color, and this one is called Gilded Rose. So yeah, like that is just that with that. Oh, definitely not for the faint of heart. I'm gonna put a little on my forehead too, just for shits and gigs. And now I feel like we must wear the ultimate pink lipstick. MAC Candy Yum Yum. Ah, it's so pretty. Ooh. And that is it, my friends.